Minglaba, this is the weekly highlight news of Radio and I'm James. Here are the news highlights for this week. The acting president of the National Unity Government, His Excellency Duwa Lashi was reported on the military situation by the Union Minister for the Ministry of Defense Ye Mon. The Myanmar Permanent Representative to the United Nations, Ambassador U Kyaw Moe Tun attends the United Nations Security Council open debate. The Athan organization announced that phone and internet lines access have been cut in more than 80 townships in Myanmar and other interesting news. These are the weekly news details. The acting president of the National Unity Government, His Excellency Duwa Lashi was briefed on the military situation by the Union Minister for the Ministry of Defense Ye Mon. Similarly, Union Prime Minister Khaing was reported by the Deputy Minister for the Ministry of Defense Naing Ywet. They also presented and discussed the People's Defense Forces' strategic efforts to eliminate the terrorist military junta that is killing people on every day. The ethnic EROs and People's Defense Forces are currently undertaking coordinated operations. The National Unity Consultative Council (NUCC) and the National League for Democracy issued a joint statement on 14th of March regarding the public campaign anti-force conscription, stating that the signatures obtained through collective signing will be shared and sent to international governments, ASEAN and UN Security Council. According to the statement, as it is an act of forcing the young generation to participate in the terrorist military junta's war crimes, people all over the world and throughout the country must protest the forced recruitment of the soldiers and any plans by the terrorist military junta to implement this process. Therefore, protests against forced recruitment by the people of Myanmar, including young people at home and abroad, on 10th of March 2024. The certificates obtained, which reflect the wishes of the Myanmar people, will be sent to international governments, ASEAN and United Nations Security Council, the United Nations Human Rights Council, the International Labour Organization, including the European Union and other international organizations, and these organizations will continue to take actions until the terrorist military junta is deposed. Therefore, it is requested that you join and sign the petition at https://www.change.org/anti-force conscription. The Myanmar Permanent Representative to the United Nations, Ambassador U Kyaw Moe Tun attended the United Nations Security Council open debate promoting conflict prevention, empowering all actors including women and youth in New York on 13th of March. During the discussion, the ambassador stated that we have repeatedly urged the Security Council to take concrete actions to help address the suffering of Myanmar people. The people of Myanmar and I myself are already tired of appealing the UN, in particular the UN Security Council, to help the helpless Myanmar people, as our peers have so far met with the lack of concrete action, even serious attention from them. Even the people of Myanmar are asking a valid question: where are you, the United Nations, to save lives in Myanmar? He continued. Though we, the people of Myanmar, are tired of it, on behalf of them, I have to urge the UN Security Council again to adopt an enforcement resolution as follow-ups to as Resolution 2669, adopted in December 2022. The Athan organization announced on 13th of March that phone and internet services has been disconnected in more than 80 townships in Myanmar since the military took over power until the end of February 2024. According to the Athan organization, phone and internet service has been disconnected in particularly all of the Khaing state townships, as well as 27 others, including the southern part of the Khaing township in Khaing region. The internet line is mostly cut off in the places where the fighting occurred, and the terrorist military junta used a four-cut approach to obstruct the flow of the information and conquer revolutionary activities on purpose. Because these connection lines have been cut, it is difficult for locals to obtain accurate information, and in those 80 townships, banking and money transfer services based on the internet are almost inactive. Salam Media, a local media organization, stated that internet connections are still down throughout Chin State and phone lines are frequently down. According to a report released on 4th of October 2023 by the US-based Freedom House Group, Myanmar is the second worst country in the world, after China, for the worst violation of the internet freedom. La Myanmar Permanent France and NUG France will host a discussion with Professor Mimi Wimpel, head of the Asia-Pacific Center for Strategic Studies, Myanmar military expert, former U.S. Army retired, and the Myanmar community in France in Paris on 31st of March 2024. Along with the meeting, Myanmar food will also be offered in order to provide the necessary funds for Myanmar. In addition, Myanmar community in France has been invited to have a close discussion with Mimi Wimpel to discuss the progress of the military and political situation in Myanmar, as well as to support the Myanmar people. These are the weekly highlight news of radio and YouTube. We will present more interesting weekly local news to you. Thanks for joining our news.